Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just about 12:30 in Honolulu, 6:30 in New York. It is Tuesday, 19th day of May, 2020, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. Nice upside moves in the precious metals. This in response to testimony made by not only Chairman Powell, but the Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, in which they laid out the amount of expenditures that they have currently allocated to help the American people as well as businesses recover from this crisis and this global pandemic. Our video today, especially our technical studies, are going to show you where we forecast gold will go, say, over the next 3 to 5 months. But I do believe it's going to go higher, and we had a nice move today. We'll talk about that when we pull up our charts, but of course, first to the price board. With testimony today by both Chairman Powell and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, we saw the precious metals or safe haven metals move up sharply. We'll talk about our projections for gold when we pull up our technical studies. But currently, we have gold futures trading at $1748.10. That's a net change of about 0.8%, up $13.70. When we look at spot or forex gold, $1744.70, up $14.20 on the day. Platinum also gained $21.80 at $891.10, and palladium gained about $40, 1.97, and is now at $2,067.10. That was all aided by a weaker U.S. dollar, but fractionally, marginally weaker at 99.56. Let's take a look at our technical studies. So traders, after yesterday's really strong decline, we have made up a vast majority of those losses, with it now trading at 1748. We can definitely say that the compression triangle that we identified is still intact. When the market moved up, you can see that even though it traded lower yesterday, it is not broken below what I consider to be a critical level of support at about 1715, and that is precisely where our stop is. We're going to keep it right there. In terms of resistance, yesterday it broke through one level, which is at 1764, but it closed well below it. That's still our first level of resistance that we have to overcome. And then, of course, our major resistance comes in at 1788.30, and that of course is based upon this top, which in terms of our Elliott wave count is the conclusion of a fifth wave. We had our wave 4 taking the market lower, and it took it to approximately 1675, and now we are fully blown in a fifth wave. The main thing is, what do we project in terms of where this fifth wave concludes? And for that, we'll need to do an extension along with looking at what the Get Elliott wave system is saying. We'll put that chart up now. And traders, we're looking at the same chart. The only differential on this chart is we've added a Fibonacci extension of wave 3. And in essence, what we're doing is we're going from these lows at 1451 up to the conclusion of wave 3, which occurs at about 1789, and then we begin our extension where the wave 4 concludes right here, and that comes in at approximately $1,688. When we do that, it's referencing two things: the 0.618% extension and the 0.78% extension. And so when we do that, we come up with the following. If the market moves to a 61.8 extension of 3, we should see the market not only take out 1,800, but go somewhere around $1,877. The 78% extension takes us up to $1,900. Now, realize that is not going to be a straight parabolic rise to that move. Also, we can see that the Get itself, which is right here, comes in at around 1920, a little bit in between these two prices. So based on our studies and our Elliott wave extension, we need to see a couple of things. First, and obviously, we need our pricing to move above on a closing basis 1764, then 1788. After that, it's going to be a short move to 1800, and somewhere around there we'll probably get a pullback, but that will determine. The long-term view is we are headed anywhere between 1877 and 1931 by the conclusion of this wave. We are going to maintain our long position. We are going to maintain our stop. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.